Welcome to this session on Learn English with Jayanti. Today we are going to talk about parts of speech. While there are several parts of speech, we are going to touch upon one part of speech, which is the noun. What is a noun? A noun is any name of a place, object, person or thing. Something that you can see, you can touch, you can hear and you can feel. Let's take a look at some examples of nouns. We get started. First is the concrete noun. Concrete, we have two categories. One is the common noun and one is the proper noun. Proper nouns are very simple. The names of any person or place. Say for example, or country. India, I is capital. Whenever we write a proper noun, we write the first word as a capital word. We need to remember this. For example, Delhi, it's a proper noun. So we write Delhi like this, where D will be capital. Similarly, when you are going to write India, I will be capital and then I have I-N-D-I-A. Okay? So the same rule follows across for all other nouns. McDonald's, everybody loves burgers. We have eaten burgers at some point of time in our lives in the McDonald's. So this is a proper noun. Virat, the famous cricketer, yes, and the handsome actor Shah Rukh Khan. S will be capital, V will be capital. This is proper. Take any other country's name. Australia, New Zealand, Philippines. P, the first letter will be always written in capital. This includes your names as well. Your name is?
Prapti.
So the first letter will be P and in capitals. Your name is?
Kavita.
The first letter will be
K
and in capitals.
Karan.
First letter is
K.
K and it will be in capitals always. This is the rule that you need to remember. Let's move to the common nouns. Very easy. Girl, boy, lake, child. This has got dropped out. So I put it back here. Child, bag, biscuit. These are all objects. These are people. And these are objects. So any name, place, object or thing is a common noun. Any biscuit? Do you have a biscuit with you?
Yes.
Yes. Do you like to eat biscuits?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Are you carrying your bag with you?
Yes.
So bag is a common noun. Right? This is a watch. Watch is a common noun. Right? This is a bowl. A bowl is a common noun. Right? Now, let's move to abstract nouns. What are abstract nouns? Abstract nouns are nouns which you cannot measure. For example, you can measure 1 liter of water, you can measure 1 liter of milk, but these nouns are non-tangible, therefore they are called abstract, something that you cannot measure. Let's take a look at one or two of these nouns. Fear. Before exams, we all have fear.
Yes.
Before coming to office, we all have fear. Will I reach on time, etc. So fear is an abstract noun. Joy, when you eat an ice cream, you feel joyful, right? Karan, you feel joyful after you eat an ice cream or before? Whatever. Angry, you get angry at yourself and angry at others. So if I say, how much anger do you have? I said this much, so I can't measure it. How much love do you have for me? I said this much of love, but I can't measure it. So that is why these are called non-tangible nouns and these are called abstract nouns. Very good. Excited. You get excited when you're going to see a film or you're going to meet your friends. Correct? You're going to have, say, pani puri with your friends. You feel very excited about this fact. I love pani puris. Excited. Sad. We are sad when we don't get a ticket to go to the theatre hall. We are sad when we miss the bus or when we are on the railway platform and the train goes right in front of you. You get disappointed. So you cannot measure how much sadness do you have, how much happiness do you have. Similarly, happy. Okay? So these are all the abstract nouns which are non-tangible. This is clear? Excellent. Now let's move on to some other nouns. Countable nouns and uncountable nouns. These are very simple. For example, countable nouns is where you can measure the number, as I mentioned over here, animals, plural. The number of animals in the zoo. There are 6 animals in the zoo. So this becomes a countable noun. Right? There are 5 people in the market or on the bus stop. Please do not add S. Never ever say there are 5 peoples on the bus stop. Wrong. It will always and always be people only. There are many people in the market. There are 4 people outside the room. There are 5 people on the bus stop. Never say peoples. This is a very common mistake that we all make. That is why I am pointing it out over here. Toys. Easy? This becomes a countable noun. These are just a few examples that I am giving you. There are many more. There are 3 toys on my table. Now this is a toy, which is one toy, which is a duck. And I have another toy over here, which is an elephant. Correct? Now 1 and 1. So these become 2 toys with me. So S is plural and I have 2 toys with me. Houses. There are several houses in the colony, or there are several houses along the hill which the person has built. So this becomes a countable noun. Let's move to the uncountable nouns. What are uncountable nouns? Where you cannot have, they cannot become plural. Plural means usually you have a singular and you have a plural. Plural means you add a S to it. Say 1 boy, 2 boys. 1 girl, 2 girls. S is added. But in this case, you cannot add the S. They are therefore uncountable nouns. Let's take an example. Children. There are 3 children in the park. For example, do we say there are 3 childrens in the park? No, wrong. There are 3 children in the park, 80 children in the classroom, or 50 children in the assembly, etc. etc. Furniture. There are so many furniture pieces lying in this room. A bench is a part of a furniture, but it will never be S. It will be only till E. Please remember this as a standard. Similarly, trouser. What you wear. I'm wearing a trouser to college. Say for example, I bought many trousers. Wait, let me check this up and then I'll confirm this to you. Rain. You cannot have rains. The rain fell on the mountains. Say for example, you cannot say the rains fell on the mountain. The rain fell on the mountain, right? Raindrops fell on my head. Raindrops fell on my shoulders. Water. The water flowed from the river. The water fell off the bottle, or the water spilled onto the floor. For example, we cannot say waters spilled onto the floor. Wrong English. So remember this, countable and uncountable nouns. Let's move to another type of noun, which is called the collective noun. What is a collective noun? It is a group which has similar characteristics, right? This could be people. These could be a group of people who are there for a particular activity. For example, jury. We all know in the law school or in courts, you always have a jury who gives the judgment. So it's a group of people with a legal background who sit together and give the judgment, and therefore we have jury. Family. A group of people who are connected by blood ties, right? And emotions. Team. 2 in a team, 3 in a team. A cricket team has got 11 people, right? Whereas a badminton players, there are 2 in a team, and so on. Herd. A herd of lions. Herd means many lions together who are crossing, say for example, the field from one place to another. They are going a herd of lions. So this becomes a collective noun. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
These are 4 nouns that we've done today. Concrete, abstract, countable, uncountable and collective. The next set of 4 nouns I'll be taking up in my next session. So till then, stay safe, keep smiling and keep speaking in English. Goodbye.